Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with the legendary Bob Arum himself. Bob, the face-off got a little bit intense there. It was respectful during the press conference, but the face-off got intense, man. How excited are you for this fight?
Terrific. Isn't this great to have two really terrific sportsmen who are such great athletes in the sport now fighting each other? They've conducted themselves well. Boxing should be very, very proud of this fight, and we're certainly proud to be promoting it.
Well, you were close to what was being said. Can you let us know what was being said between Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez?
Something about don't make excuses, some, back and forth. But again, okay, that's the kind of talk that isn't disturbing. There's no vulgar language, there's no threats or anything. I mean, sure, they each have a burning desire to win the fight, and that'll come out Saturday night. I just have all kinds of praise for how these two guys have conducted themselves.
It's been very respectful. At least we know the heavyweights can't get the undisputed fight on, but at least the super lightweights can.
Well, that's right. At least, one fight goes bye-bye for a while, and another fight is taking its place.
I want to talk about that Wilder, the arbitration ruling that favour of Wilder. We were so excited for that fight, the Anthony Joshua Fury fight. But what's your initial thoughts on Wilder winning that case? I'm guessing it's Wilder next for Fury.
Well, again, sometimes you win. I'm a lawyer. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I couldn't conceive of any way that we would lose that case. I still can't. But again, it's like baseball. If you pardon a sport that isn't very popular in the UK, you have an umpire, and he's a competent umpire. And the pitcher throws a ball, and the umpire calls it a strike. That happens quite a bit. And he's wrong, but he's not dishonest. He just has made a mistake. So that's how I look at this decision. Nothing will convince me that the decision is correct. But it's a decision made by a competent judge, arbiter. As people who believe in the law, we will honor that decision. And the decision is to go ahead with the rematch, and that's what we'll do.
July 24th, Allegiant Stadium?
Well, I don't know about July 24th, Las Vegas. We are now talking to the people at Allegiant Stadium, T-Mobile, MGM, and we'll figure out jointly by the end of the week which venue we'll be using, and that won't be a problem. But it will definitely be here in Las Vegas.
I know you're pressed for time, Bob, so just a couple more questions. That $20 million, did Wilder ask for $20 million for the step aside? That's what Tyson said.
I don't know that to be a fact. Because for what I got is that he was throwing out a number maybe with the idea that he wasn't going to step aside. He has a lot of pride too, does Wilder, and this was his opportunity to fight for the title and get some revenge against Tyson Fury. So I don't think it was a money grab completely, but because we never had any negotiation really about a step-aside fee.
How does a third fight go between Wilder and Fury in your eyes? I
think Tyson knocks him out quicker this time than he did last time.
Obviously what's going on here, Joshua looks like he's going to face his mandatory against Usyk and stuff like that now. So we're going to see this fight, hopefully you said November, December time, the winter time. How do you see Joshua Usyk, and will we as boxing fans, will we see this undisputed fight this year?
Hopefully. Although I think Joshua has his hands full with Usyk. That's a really good fight. I give Usyk a hell of a chance to upset Joshua in that fight. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully Tyson comes through and we can do the unification fight November, December of this year.
Finally, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, undisputed super lightweight, two undefeated fighters in their prime. Why should we tune in Saturday night?
Because if you want to see a great fight with two really outstanding fighters, fighting each other in a competitive match, which nobody really for sure knows who's going to win. This is the fight to watch. I mean, you know, there are a lot of fights that go on where the one guy is a 10-1 favorite, and, you know, there's very little doubt who's going to win the fight. There's a lot of doubt here who's going to win the fight. These are two well-matched guys, neither of whom have ever lost a fight. You can't get better than that.
You can't, Bob. I know you're pressed for time. You're going to get some lunch and that, so thank you for your time. Thanks for this Fight Feel TV, and hopefully I'll catch you during the week.
My pleasure. My pleasure, and we'll talk after the fight, and then hopefully we'll see you over here back in Las Vegas for Fury and Wilder.
I love Las Vegas, Bob. You know I do.
Everybody does.
Thank you, Bob.
Bye, Bob.